Hello all, welcome to my GR-TECHMIND channel. So we'll continue with this list concept. Insert an element at a specific position. Okay. So at any specific position, if you wanted to add certain value, you can use this format like mylist.insert 2,7. Means in the second position, you can add specific value called 7 or any value that you wanted. So on that time, you can run this. So if you keep running the code, it will keep adding as many times. So since I have run once, it has added only 7 value. If I run it again, it will keep adding the 7th value at the second position. Now let us check for another variable, value say 8. So in the second position, I got the value 8 like that. Now iterate through a list with index. So for index, comma value in enumerate my list, print the formatted string I wanted in this format. The element at index 0 is 5. Means I have taken index value over here and value over here. So from my list, it will keep adding the index value along with the value. Okay. So if I run this, it will show me like this. So in the 0th position, I have value 5. In the first position, I have value 4. Like that. Keep on going. Okay. Now, I want to filter the elements. Say, for example, I have taken in the form of a lambda of the value, whatever the x value says 5, 4, 8, 7, 2, 3, 1. Whenever it is divided with the 2, which is equals to 0 from my list, I want it to filter it and I want it in the format of list. So if I run this, so whatever the values are there, say for example, 482 is my result. Only these values are getting into this operation, which is true, and returning the variables. Okay, and that too in the format of list. Now, extend a list. To extend a list, you just need to use this extend of whatever the values you want, you can extend. Okay, say already my list is this. Again, I have added 7, 8, 9 in the list format, not only in this format. Say, for example, since you are taking so many values, you have taken like that. If I want to add only the value of 5, it won't be showing it. You should take it in the format of list. Now see, 5 is getting added over here. Okay, like that. Now check if list is empty. Is empty? We have to check it. Variable is empty, not bool of my list. Means whether the values are not there or not. If you check it, you'll get false. Means since I have used not over here, my list is not there. So on that time, you can easily empty the list. Now, nested list, flatten a list. So you have taken a variable called nested list. In this, you have taken list of list, right? Now, flat list means items for sublist in nested list for item in the sublist. This is the shortcut that I have taken it. It will be having a long cut for code also. So you have to just understand if my sublist in the item of the nest list or not. Okay. So I want that to be in a single list, to return in a single list. See here, it has returned in a single list, right? Like that. Now, sort a list of dictionaries by a key. So we have taken a key 3, key and value. Value, see, this is another thing, right? Means in a list, I have considered a dictionaries. Continuously dictionary values are there. Now, I have taken a lambda called x value. I want the value to be returned, a key value from the dictionary list. And that too, I want it in the format of sorted. Say, for example, here the values are 3, 1, 2, but I want in the form of 1, 2, and 3. See the result over here, you will understand, and also the question. And the values are C, A, and the last one is B. Similarly, I want it in the format of A, B, and C. Okay, I want to consider the key values. Accordingly, I want the result like that. Okay, so that's how I have sorted the list with the help of this small function called sorted dictionary lister. whatever the variable that you have taken, and key equal to lambda of x, that value, which have to consider the key value. Okay. Now remove the elements while iterating. So with the help of iteration, we can easily remove the elements. Okay. Same operation, if whatever the value is been divided with 2, then I want the values to be returned. Say 4, 2, and 8 are the values which are used in this operation. Okay, and x for x in my list, if some condition is existed or executed, it will give you. Okay. Now group elements by a criterion. So from iter tools, import group by. I have used group by over here. So now I'm grouping all the elements which are been in my list, and that too, it should satisfy this condition, right? So whenever it satisfies the condition from my list, by after group buying, after using this function, I want the values to get, I want the values to be returned, right? And that too in the format of a list. Right? So true, yes, true is coming. Why? Because it will use Boolean functions, right? So that's the reason it has returned the value, and the values which are returned are 4, 2, and 8. Now, create a list of fixed size. Say my size is 3. Okay, my chunk size is 3. My list is this. Now, chunker size is nothing but this is the format that you have to write. You have to write my list is I is to I plus chunk size, means adding each and everything, and that too I have used for loop over here because my list is not infinite, right? So starting from the range 0 to length of my list, it will calculate automatically, and that too from the chunk list is nothing but the 3. So if it means it has to divide into 3, right? That's the reason it has taken three elements in one list. This is my result. In one complete list, inside that 3 chunk lists are there. Okay. Now implement a stack using a list. So my stack is this. So stack.append, you can use simply you're pushing the data. And if you want to pop the data, you can remove the element. Now if you run it, whatever the stack it is having, it will return the value as 1 because I have just inserted the value, right? Now QA. QA is nothing but you have imported the QA concept over here. And now you have enquered, means you have inserted one value and you are taking it out, right? So that's the reason you can use it easily in this format. And whenever you want to run QA, means you want to find the result, you can just check it out like this. So whatever the values are there, it will run. Why there is no value? Because you have used the pop left. That's the reason it has taken out the element and you got this value. Okay. So in next section, we will find and we will learn about the tuples concept. Okay.